Nearly 3 years after a massive fuel leak from the Navy's Red Hill tanks tainted the water system serving tens of thousands on Oahu, 3 federal reports point to extensive mismanagement and possible malfeasance. Gina Mangieri is always investigating and has details.
3 IG reports related to Red Hill, which has since been defueled and is slated for permanent closure, cover safety of what's called defense fuel support water system and mishandling of a foam firefighting suppressant known as a forever chemical. They found mismanagement of facilities and procedures, bad record keeping, inoperable systems, components, and safety gear. Failures to take more precautions, even failures to report some past incidents, and nearly 40 total recommendations are made. Inspectors say they fall into 3 recurring themes.
First, it's very important that there's clear roles and responsibilities for who's in charge of carrying out the actions that need to occur at Red Hill. In addition to that, there needs to be improvements in policies across the DoD and the Navy. We also recommended that there be improvements in procedures such as response plans and maintenance and safety procedures.
Victims of the toxic water tell me they want much more than that. Major Mandy Feintz's family was sickened while stationed on Oahu, including her then baby and toddler. And years later, they're all still recovering, now in Virginia.
You know, I'm looking forward to the day that we can go a week without having multiple appointments as a family. While I'm grateful for this report, I think it's come a little bit late, but that does not mean that folks who have advanced in their career or have retired with their careers intact, it does not mean that they cannot retroactively be held accountable.
Always Investigating asked the Inspector General, could their involvement help lead to military role, legal and criminal consequences for those connected to mismanagement and mistakes that report after report, agency after agency continue to identify.
I'll leave that to the department and to the Navy to determine the accountability side. That's their responsibility.
I asked the Navy what they'll do to carry out real consequences for the people tied to mismanagement, malfeasance, or negligence. I'm waiting for that response. In the IG report, the Navy and Defense Department agree with many findings and point to actions already underway and concur they will review military construction projects to see if any federal law was violated or funds wasted. They did tell me the 3 reports' findings align with previous evaluations and support corrective actions that have been implemented and are continuing. Hawaii's congressional delegation had asked the IG to do the investigation and said in a joint statement, the reports make clear that for decades the Navy and DoD have failed to manage fuel and water operations to a standard that protects the health and safety of the people of Hawaii. It's outrageous and unacceptable. Honolulu's Board of Water Supply sounded the alarm a decade ago about Red Hill and are still waiting for adjudication of a $1.2 billion tort claim against the Navy over allegations of tainting Honolulu's water supply and wells.
We want to stay at the table there, and what's very clear is the people of this island, our community, our ratepayers are for the Board of Water Supply. We did not create this problem. This is a problem that is created by a federal facility.
Ernie Lau says he'll call on the Inspector General to go back the full 80 years of the facility's existence, better document the full history of spills and environmental impact, and reveal what's behind extensive redactions in the report.
And that'll be our request to the Inspector General, to shed more, be more transparent on what's happened here at Red Hill and what we're dealing with.
Gina Mangieri, KHON2 News, always investigating.